there's post on the left side on the activity stream, and there's a list to XTCG browsers list from the for the 5 list there. So we're playing against Tiki. Go first. Alright, so we've got a Trickster on turn 2, that's perfect. Transmography and Croc, this is a perfectly keepable hand. We like to find more threats, but we're going to, on the play, we're going to present Trickster on turn 2, and that's very, very good. We're going to go with Diamond. Okay, so we want to maximize the number of wild that we get. So we've got 3 shards that create wild. It means that this will create a wild, and this will create a diamond on turn 3. Or we go... Yeah, I think we're going Sapphire with this one. Sapphire, alright. Sapphire and pass. Wow, the effect on the cosmic version of the sleeves is just really great. I love it. Alright, so here we're going with... I'm not going with a wild, because if he kills or deal with the Trickster, I don't have any Coyotals left to play the Trickster, so this is going to be wild. And then we play the Trickster. Hi there everyone who just joined, welcome to the stream. We're doing a bit of Constructed Ladder with the Homebrew here, and then likely after this match we're going to sort through the finalists of the Cosmic Crown Showdown list and see what we can gather from what they prepared for us this time. So here we attack first. If he has any way to deal against this troop, he needs to, because we're just going to take a non-resource card out of his hand and transform it. So you see why I'm running these. These are must remove right away, unless if they hit once, they have the potential to just win a game. So we get a Sapper's Charge here. Alright, so going to Arcane Focus, would like to present a threat on the next turn if we can. And we've got another Trickster, that's perfect. Here we're just going to play the Wild Shard and play another Trickster. And what I like about the Trickster as well, 3 defense doesn't die to Carnosaurus. That's another very good thing. There's a lot of 2 attack, very aggressive troops in the format right now, and it does work around them. Here, I think we transmogrify the Hierophant just to be able to... do we? Or we just Sapper's Charge it? We do just Sapper's Charge it, right? And we now have a Sapper's Charge that we can loop back into the deck. Alright, that works. Excellent. We don't need another resource this turn, so we're going to get our diamond now. One of the nice things with Windsinger is that you don't need the charges absolutely, you know, on turn. So even if I'm playing 6 resources, that doesn't give a 4 resources that usually don't get a charge back. It's not that big of a deal. So now we had the random ones. One of his card has been randomized. Again, this is, you know, why I like the Trickster so much. It doesn't die to Carnosaurus. It does die to double Carnosaurus, maybe, so we're going to transmogrify this one, hoping that it's not going to kill it. It does. It still does. Alright. We're going to eat these two with Crocozor, but if it wouldn't, that would have been so nice. Could have swung the game in. Yeah, I think we're just eating these two out, and then we're just going to Dreamweaver, and that should be able to put him on the back foot, you know, significantly enough so that we're in for a win here. But I really don't know what this deck is picking. It's certainly, you know, ready with the Carnosaurus to take down the small troops. So that's the thing. Oh, Mentor of the Song, huh? That's interesting. So there might be a Transmogrifate for the Dreamweaver, but that's okay. We're putting a ton of pressure here. No counter magic on the ready. That's a big plus for us. Swinging with these. And okay, so he's taking the hard route. A Cluckadon for some health. Playing the Shard. And passing the turn. So we're in a commanding position right now. Things are working well. He's drawing cards at this point, so he's going to be extremely far behind on the next attack. He'll have counter magic at the ready if he doesn't play a troop. And if he does play a troop, it is unlikely to be able to block profitably with what we're sending. So we're likely getting too far ahead in this game for Sticky to be able to come back. And we do have a Crocozor in the end right there. We're getting at least another 2 cost troop here. Wrangler, alright, so planes. There's no mass polymorph Dingler on the next turn. And this was +2 defense. When you get generated troops that have sockets, you also get a random gem in the socket with one of the gems that you support. So a lot of Hierophants here. I do like the gem choice in the Hierophant, Ramping and Skyguard and Steadfast. However, since we're playing Crocozor next, this is likely going to go bad for our opponent. And this should be game, alright. So we're fighting a grindy matchup. He's looking like he wants to stall the game. We're going to bring in the Adjudicator. What do we don't like? Buccaneers. I think the Master Moss is not going to perform that well. I think I'd rather have more Dreamweavers, just to put more pressure. Do we want Price Fall? Price Fall on Hierophant seems to be great. I'd love, and Carnosaurus, he likely is playing some... Yeah, I think Crowfeather on his flight, and it doesn't like to it doesn't revert. So when you target something like a Hierophant that has been improved, it keeps the improvement. So I'm not inclined to play the Crowfeather in this matchup. I'm just going to run the 2 Pridefall as insurance to have a bit more removal, and we're going to go with more Adjudicator to for the grindy aspect of the game. And now we've seen that the Dreamweaver engine exists is going to be even more on the defensive with the Trickster on hand as well. We could go with some Verdicts, but we'll see. If he brings in a lot of actions, we can go for Verdicts on the... if we're on the play, on the draw, on the play next turn. Do want your impressions on Trickster the match go. Alright, so we're facing a multi-4, so Trickster pressure into And we just won. Okay, so that was Sticky, Winter Moon. I'll just say mid-range. Wait for Sticky to come back. OP, move 4 and concedes. Okay, so this would be a match win.